Welcome to Davita's Stampin' Spot. It's Thursday, so I have another project for you today. I borrowed a bundle. I borrowed a bundle from one of my team members. Dana was willing to share it with me, and I designed some cards, and I decided I wanted to share at least one of them with you before I give it back to her. One nice thing about being a part of my team is we share products sometimes, and it helps us get to play with more product and it saves a little bit on money as well. So I'm going to flip the camera around so we can get started. So let me show you the papers that I have. I'm using the Florals and Bloom paper today. It's 1250. It's the 12 by 12 paper. It's 3 3/4 by 5. Use normal layers today. This is cloud cover, 4 by 5 1/4. And my base is Petunia Pop, and it's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and I scored it at 4 1/4. So those are my base pieces. So we're going to set those aside. Oh, I'll go ahead and tell you about this. I'm also using some of this Petunia Pop iridescent ribbon. I don't know if you guys can see this. Look at that shine. This is gorgeous. It's actually part of the Halloween suite. Just gorgeous. We're going to use that as well. So the stamp set I'm using today is called More Messages, and it's one of our last cling stamp sets. And the really cool thing is it has this die, get it the right way, that goes with it. So I'm going to stamp all of these sayings and then cut them all out at once. Now there's two ways you can do your stamping. You can put it on your glass mat and ink it. Just secret see this time. And ink it just like this. So you can do it that way, or you can use our big block, put it on the big block like that, and then your paper piece here, you would ink it and go like this. So you can do it one of two ways. You could also put it on the block, ink it up, lay this on top and rub. My hands are a little achy today, so I'm going to go this way because I'm worried the other way I might smear my greetings. You can do it either way. Either way works really well. I'm using Secret C. It's this dark blue in the paper. It's one of our in colors. All right. Now I'm going to turn it this way so I can hang on to my block better. Flip it over and then rub. And there you go. Look at all those greetings. Now, I guess you wouldn't have to buy the dies, but cutting all those apart seems like an incredible amount of work. So now I'm going to lay my die on here. And let's see. What's really neat about this is you can spend a few minutes cutting out greetings in several different colors. Then you have them stashed and ready to go, which makes your craft time quicker, because let's face it, it seems like our time gets shorter and shorter that we have for crafting. All right, now I'm going to bring in my die cut machine. This is when it's bad that I have my camera so close, but we are cutting. So I've got one, oops, I got it backwards, 1 and 2, and then we're going to put 3 on there. We are going, oh, that's my top piece. I keep a top piece where I don't hardly ever cut into it, and it keeps it nice and flat. You can hear, look at the difference in this one. Yeah, and this one's my bottom piece. So I'm going to lay this on here, and then we're going to run it through. Woo, crack, crack, crack. So I already did this once in the Petunia Pop. So I have all these greetings. there. And now I'm going to have all of them in this color as well. Look at that. Now you've got all of these greetings ready to go. They just pop right out. There we go. The bundle is $52, but think how much time and energy you're going to save. I think this is one of those investments that you go, wow, this is so worth it. And I borrowed this from Dana, and I may be having to buy it myself so that I have this, all these greetings. It just, look at all those. I guess I didn't count them. How many are there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I think 17. Might have miscounted, something around there. All right. Well, I don't like to just put just a greeting like that. I always think it's fun to have something behind it. And of course, we're not going to have something just a little bit bigger because we die cut all these, and that's just one die. So here's what I came up with. I'm going to show you how to put something behind it that provides a background without going directly behind it. And I'm going to do 2 of these because I can show you some different ideas. All right. Now I know I cut ribbon. All right. So we're going to play with this just a little bit. You notice I saved paper by punching out my circles because we're going to just glue that on the front anyway. And let's see, what are we going to do? So I first went kind of like this, and it's okay, but it seems like there's a lot of circle. So what I did was I cut my circle in half. I just made 2 halves, and I'm going to shorten them up just a little bit. And the nice thing is that this greeting goes over the top, so you don't know that I shortened it. Does that, you see that? Here, I'll glue it down so you can see it. I'm going to take this circle. This one is a 2-inch circle. And you could use any of your circles. You could use circle dies, anything you have to make circles. I just thought circles would be a nice thing to put behind these because most of them are almost like a rectangle shape. All right. So there's my funky looking oval. And I'm going to put this right over the top like that. You could say you're the absolute best. How about this one? Forever friends. You could do that. Always here for you. I think I'll use that one. Now I am going to pop that one up just for a little bit of dimension. I think I mentioned I've been cleaning up, and oh my goodness, I just find little strips like this of dimensionals that need to be used up. I have to say it feels really good to be cleaning stuff up. Just looking real quick to see if there's any other ones. I think I'll do this one. So I'll put a couple dimensionals on here. Guess I'll go with 3. I hope you took advantage of the sale. Not the sale, the joining deal. Oh my gosh. If I could have joined for $35 years ago, man, I'd have been on that because when I joined, I had to pay $300 to join. Yep, $300. But I don't regret it at all. All right, so I was trying to decide whether I wanted 2 ribbons or 1. It is so sparkly and pretty. I want to make sure that you can see it. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of placing this, the darker colors are kind of here in the middle of the paper. So I kind of want to cover that up. All right, let's see how it looks with my card base. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I think I'll put my ribbons just a little closer together. All right, now for some glue. All right, grab my glue dots. So if you've ever thought about checking out my team, this month is the month to do it. I'll tell you. You can do the $35 and get $125 worth of stuff, or you can do, I put that on the wrong side, or you can do pay $99 and get $189 worth of stuff. Both are awesome deals. All right, so I'm going to lay this on here and use my lines to make sure my ribbon's straight. And we'll do it with the other one. Look, I don't know if you can see that on camera. The shimmer on this ribbon is gorgeous. I have to admit, I just opened it today. It's been sitting in my drawer, and now I'm thinking, man, I should have been using this a lot. You'll probably see it quite a bit now since I found it. It's kind of a purple color and it's shiny. Love it. We were talking with our granddaughter. Well, kind of talking with her. She's only 2. She doesn't communicate real well, but I discovered her favorite color right now is purple. And I have to admit that made me pretty happy because you guys know that's my favorite color too. Oh, got glue on my table. Ooh. All right, so we'll put this up here like that. And we'll grab, wipe real quick and get that glue off there, or I'm going to have a mess. I forgot that I punched out those circles. I shouldn't have put all that adhesive where the circles were. All right. Now we're going to take this and put it right over there. Have a friend that's really struggling right now, so this card's going to go to her. And there you go. And just think about that. If you use a designer series paper, cut it and cut like 1 sheet, you'd have 6 of these. Then cut your base real quick. You'd need 3 sheets of those. You'd need 1.5 of the cloud cover. Do the ribbon. Look how quickly I put that together, and you have a card ready to give. And look how many of these greetings you could do. Do the little circle and say, miss you. So use your circles with these dies, and you're going to make some awesome cards, and you can make them really quickly. I've noticed that I seem to get a lot more views on cards that are quick and easy to make. So I think you're all like I am. When we have craft time, we want to make the most of that time. Hope you like this project, and I'll see you next week.